Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and I was just thinking that we haven't done a pick-a-pile reading for a long time, or I haven't done one for a long time, and I thought it was about time. So, since it's summer, I found these lovely flowers, so you can choose either a purple flower, and I don't know the kind of flower, so I'm just going to say the color. Purple flower, the orange flower, now I know that's a sunflower, the sunflower, or the pink flower. All right, so study these, and whichever pile draws your attention most, that is your reading today. Also, you might be drawn to more than one. You might be drawn to all of them. So whatever your intuition tells you, that's what you should listen to. If you need to pause the video for a minute to choose, go right ahead and do that as well. And then we'll get going. Let me tell you what the cards are. So everybody gets a card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. Everybody gets at least one rune from the rune casting set. And I have reviewed all of these on my the decks are on the Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. And this rune set is on the Mystical-ish Vlogs playlist. And then you get at least one card from the Tea Leaf set. And this is super popular, so if you want to watch the review of that, you can do that as well. All right, so let me get my guidebooks here, and we will begin. So if you chose the first pile, which is the purple flower, I'm going to move these other ones out of the way so we can take a look here. Okay, so if you chose the purple flower, you got this card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. This is the Shaman, Lunatic, Insights, and Cosmos. And this is card number 30. So the number 30 or the number 3 might be important to you this week. And this is going to be a week spread. So whenever you find this, this reading will be for today and the upcoming week. All right, so let's read the meaning of the Shaman card. So this is what it says. I choose to listen and dance to the secret songs of the universe. That is your affirmation. The crazy, the shaman, the one who sees. Lunatic is a word derived from the Latin word luna, meaning moon. So a lunatic is one who is moonstruck. There's a face on the moon. Can you see it in the night, even when others cannot? This is the great paradox of the mystic. You hear the whispers that others cannot. You hear the secret songs of the universe. It's okay to be an outsider in a world of conformity and contempt, a world where those who are different are met with rejection from society. Even if they are the shamans, the seekers, and artists who point us to the way of truth, soul, transformation. The moon is beaming sacred truths, mysteries, and visions to the one who can receive them, the one who is open to them. Some people have a special gift of insight that is revealed to them during certain times. It is in the divine order of the cosmos for those who are chosen. Pulling the Shaman card can be a call to embrace more of your crazy side, or to tune into it more at this time. You may be judged by others, but what you gain is far superior to their disapproval. The world needs more mystics and shamans to show us the soul of the world, to point us away from the suffocation of too much conformity, mundanity, and stagnation. The energy behind this card is that of dreams, ideas, and visions, especially spiritual and creative ones. Express, act on, create, and share what you are receiving from the mysterious. Harness your power of insight. Do not let it fade away and dim within you. In other words, use it or lose it. The more you do, the stronger it will become. All right, that's awesome. And your rune today is this one. And I'm going to put it right there. That is Earth Throw, I believe. Let me double check. Okay, your rune is, nope, your rune is Wunjo. Okay, and it says, happiness is yours if you're willing to work for it. You must strive for balance and harmony in your life. Always be looking for solutions rather than dwelling upon problems. For happiness to last, it needs to be founded on truth and honesty. Hide from the truth, and you shall never see true happiness. Seek only what is good and right, and good fortune cannot fail to follow. Also, make sure you're not attached to the past, because the happiness you seek may already be yours, but an attachment from the past may be blinding you to it. It's time to let go of the old and embrace the new. And your tea leaf for the week is pin. Oh, and a new job or career. All right, so you may be offered a new job. You may be thinking about looking into a new career. You might even be studying for a new career. So that may be the focus this week. So if you are thinking about a new career, this might be the week coming up to do something about it, or to at least study on it. All right, friends, that is your reading if you were pile 1. I hope that was helpful. Please leave a comment in the description box if you'd like to, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Okay, so if you chose pile 2, the orange flower, this one, your card is Flower Child, momentum, creativity, and action. And it says, the little book says, I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. All right, let's look up the meaning of that. And it's number 14. The number 14 might be important to you this week, or the number 5. Okay, the keywords are self-pollination, momentum, creativity, and action. Your affirmation is, I am the beekeeper of my own garden that grows. It's so easy to accidentally live for others, for their approval, praise, and validation. The ego thrives off this. It's easier for it to exist and make choices that way. But more than ever, now is a time to take your focus off the wants of others and start focusing on the pulls of your soul and heart, even if it doesn't seem right. What does Spirit call you to do? What is it that you really want to do, to feel? Ironically, perhaps channeling your energy there will end up being the best service to others, not desperate attempts to satisfy that come from lack, comfortableness, and scarcity. Dear flower child, throwing her seeds and flowers, you are blooming even when you thought you couldn't. Your sweetness is now attracting the bees. Think of your energy channels as bees that pollinate flowers and growth. You have the power to summon them and send them wherever you want. Where will you send them, Queen Bee? Remember this card has an energy of royalty behind it. What you say and what you think has great power behind it now. With so many bees on your side, now is a potent time for creativity, projects, and taking action on whatever it is that you really want to do. Anything you act on or set intentions for has the perfect sacred soil right now on the physical and metaphysical levels. So plant your seeds, magic flower child. You are ripe with power and possibility. Use it. Drawing this card can also be an affirmation of self-love and of honoring your own sacred life. You're at a place of rich soil and nutrients. You planted yourself, watered yourself, and you've grown so much because of it. And so you shall continue. Even when it feels like you've been buried, you will still find a way to flourish. And your rune is this one. And let me look it up for you. That rune is Awaz. And that's kind of funny because it looks like an M. So I was expecting an M word, but it's Awaz. And it says, you have the support to be able to make swift progress along your path, but this is dependent upon you being as loyal and supportive to those around you as they are to you. The horse is a proud animal, but it does not let its pride get in the way of its purpose. In the same way, you should always be proud of your achievements while remaining outwardly humble to assure your travels will be swift and sure. And This rune speaks of a possible need to make new connections. Maybe it has to do with a new career. This will draw energies toward you that will help you overcome all obstacles. Seek out those who share your attitude, knowing that everyone who enters your life has a lesson to teach you. All right. And your tea leaf card is Horseshoe. Good luck. Wow. Can't beat that with a stick. All right. So let's look up Horseshoe. Well, I'm not sure we really need to look it up. It's obvious that good luck is going to be coming your way. It indicates that good luck will shower down on you during this week. All right, so that was your reading, pile 2, if you chose the orange flower. All right, pile 3 is the sunflower. And this pile got 2 runes because they popped out that way. And so I just said, okay. All right, so your card is Liberation, Free Spirit, Wild, and Authentic. The number is 43. So number 43 might be important to you this week, or the number 7. If I grab the right book, I'll know what I'm looking at. Okay, 43. And Liberation. So the keywords are free spirit, wild, authentic, and carefree. Your affirmation is, I am unapologetically being myself. I connect with my wild. Raging waters, the one who cannot be caged, the wildflower, the heart that is free. The liberated spirit is not one who has changed or is different now. They just stopped being everything they're not. They stopped being who others wanted them to be, how the world said they should be. The free spirit calls you near. Carefree and unapologetic, they dance barefoot beneath the full moon, hair flying in the wind. They swim naked in the vast ocean, feeling big and small all at once. It doesn't matter who may be watching. It isn't for others. It's for the revival and invigoration of their own spirit. It's to connect with the great goddess. The free spirit runs barefoot on endless fields of wildflowers and even wildfires, following her bliss, chasing her passion, and listening to her intuition. Over all else, she values the freedom of her soul and the adventure of her life. She drinks straight from the cool, clear waterfall of what spirit has to bring her. Tears of gratitude fill her eyes as she deeply experiences the fullness of her existence, appreciating the so muchness of it all. Pulling this card invites you to welcome more of this energy at this time. There's an irresistible freedom that comes with connecting to this part of the divine feminine. It is wild, unapologetic, and faithfully surrendered. It is unhinged, unfiltered, erratic, creative bliss, and we need it, or our soul cannot thrive. Our primal self needs to let out a loud yell every now and then. The wild animal within us must be allowed to break free. This is part of keeping a healthy soul. All right, very good. Now, the 2 runes you got are this one and this one. The first one we're going to look at is this. I know this is the rune for the birch tree, so let me find that one in the book. Okay, and that is Burkano. I've seen it as Burkana too. Again, this is what it looks like. Okay, and it says it's about new beginnings. This is an exciting time of new beginnings and fresh adventures, a time of great activity and energy. This is a time to sow seeds, but remember that the harvest is still a long way off, so do not expect to see immediate rewards for your efforts, as new ideas need nurturing and feeding before they'll bear fruit. This is a time to make sure that the past is truly put in its place. If one has learned all the lessons that the past has had to teach, it need never be revisited. It can be left behind, and one can venture forth with boldness to embrace new pastures. This is also a good time to think about a spiritual spring cleaning, clearing away the old to make way for the new. It says this is an exciting time of new beginnings and fresh adventures. And your second rune, let me find it, is, bear with me, I'm still learning all of the names of the runes, is Algaes. And that is what it looks like. All right. And this is what it says. The first one was the birch tree. This is the yew tree. And its meaning is protection. Be assured that although your path ahead is fraught with dangers, you need have no fear, for you have the power of protection within you. You will be safe as long as you do not act recklessly. This is a favorable time for risky ventures, although all things must be built on firm foundations. Do not become complacent. Proceed with caution. Don't act in haste. And work on building your strength physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All right. And your tea leaf is V. Victory in some endeavor. And who does not want that? So it looks like it's going to be a lucky week in some respect for you, pile 3. All right. And finally, our final pile, the pink flower, pile 4. You got 2 tea leaves today. So your reading for the week is as follows. This is number 19, growing pains, healing, patience, and the unconscious. Okay, so the number 19 may be important to you, or the number 10, or the number 1 this week. All right, so let's look this up. Growing pains. Number 19. And your keywords are healing, patience, unconscious, and self-awareness. Your affirmation is, I trust in the process of my healing. Pulling the growing pains card invites you to employ more patience with yourself on your healing journey. You are unlearning and undoing generations of toxic patterns and beliefs. This will naturally be challenging, uncomfortable, and even painful at times. This is why they're called growing pains. They're a necessary part of healing. This card also wants to remind you that you were chosen for this path, that your soul chose this mission of healing for you. This is your initiation. This is what walking through the fire looks like, so you may reach that peaceful, abundant valley. Be proud of yourself and continue to do your best as you find your way. Celebrate small victories, like when you set boundaries or are less reactive or break a toxic trait or don't repeat the poison of the past. This is the work, and you have accepted your mission, whether you've realized it or not. All right, so this is all about healing and growing pains. All right, and your rune is this one, which is, looks like that. And I will look it up. You know, when a reader is not completely fluent with a certain oracle deck or the runes or whatever, it's okay. If this is you, it is okay to look up the meanings. This is how we learn. And with all of the oracle decks that I have and that I'm sure a lot of you have, you don't automatically know all the meanings right away. Tarot's a little different because basically the cards in all the decks are similar. But with all of the other types of divination tools, they're not the same. Okay, this rune is called Dagaz, and it means the light. So this is what it says. The power of the light shines before you, guiding you clearly upon your path. As long as you remain true, only good fortune can come your way. You need have no fear, for you are well protected by the power of the light. The light will give you clear vision so you may see and avoid dangers before they enter life. The only warning is against being blinded, although it is not the light that will blind you, but your ego. The ego, if not mastered, will allow your success to blind you, so always remain humble and thankful for all the good things that come to you. As long as you remain true, only good fortune can come your way. All right, so as you heal, look forward to the good fortune that's coming your way. All right, then, and you got 2 tea leaves because they popped out that way. The first one is Teapot, and it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. All right, so this week, look out for a problem that might show up, and this problem might be something having to do with your growing pains or the healing that you're going through. Just remember that you are protected and you can get through this, because remember, this is your mission, and in some way, at some time, you did choose this. And this deep friendship with someone of your same gender, this might be a person who can help you with this problem. So keep that in mind as well. All right, friends, that was your pick a card / pick a pile reading of the day. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it or feel led to watch it, there will be a message for you. All right, friends, I want to thank you for being with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you. It helps me out a whole lot. I appreciate you so, so much for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.